Reason that we feel sadness, the reason you might be feeling sad right now, there's a few things going on behind this emotion. And I really want to break this down for you. Now, if you've been working a lot towards your energy and towards manifesting your dream life, and you're wondering why you're like feeling so sad right now, I want you to know that's completely normal. There is a point where you shift your frequency, where you shift your dominant frequency, and it becomes a part of you that begins mourning this past reality of yourself, this past version of yourself. And you're coming into a new version of yourself. And this cycle can happen quite often throughout your whole life journey. And there's this point of sadness that kind of takes over you. So maybe there's nothing really sad going on in your life, but you're feeling this sadness. And it's just one of those strange things that's actually a sign of a frequency shift. So don't be so down on yourself, because if you've done all the work and if you've really put in time for your personal and energetic development to get you where you want to be in a reality, then applaud yourself, because that sadness is a sign that you are shifting frequencies. Now, another meaning of sadness can also stem from the way we are defining our current moment of life, our current moment of reality. How you are looking at it and defining it is making you feel sad because you wish it was a different definition. You wish it was a different outcome. You wish it was something else. And the fact that you are the one, I am the one, we control the definition of how we define things. Think and simmer and marinate on that for just a moment. You create the definition of every meaning of every moment in your life. And a lot of the times when we're looking at the exact moment of what it is now, we believe it should be this definition. We should be here. We should be defining our reality like this. But I'm defining it like this. And this gap of definition is keeping me sad. So how you're choosing to look at your now, you think it should be something else. And that's why you hear a lot of the times, just be okay with what is. It's a really great way to surrender the resistance of energy within you by just accepting what is. But it's also how you're defining each moment. And if you feel like it should be defined like this, but you're feeling it being defined like this, there's a gap there. And that is a resistance. And now your emotional guidance system is going to kick in, and you're going to feel this emotion called sadness. This is truly the meaning of that we're never actually alone. And I know it can feel so lonely at points in your journey here, and that's completely normal, but you're never alone. Your internal guidance system, along with spirit guides, angels, past loved ones, energetically are always with you. And so the only way that they can guide you, especially your internal guidance system, is through emotion. So that emotion is going to come kick in. So the next time you feel sadness or a negative emotion, just rest in the happiness, knowing that you're not alone, or else you wouldn't feel this discord of energy, which is the result of negative emotion, which is the result of negative emotion, which is like sadness. Okay. And then in this, specific topic that we're talking about is that sadness. And that can all happen. So again, the first reason why you could be feeling sad, you're maybe not thinking anything sad, you've done a lot of inner work, you've really put in the time to change yourself energetically, and now you're hit with this sadness. It's a slump that needs to happen. It's like the mourning of your past versional self before you get into the new version of the person who has what it is you want. So if that's you, if you're like, I don't know, there's no reason I should be sad, my life is great, I'm doing all the work, I put in the time, I was feeling great, and now all of a sudden this sadness. So just know that's coming from that. Or you're doing all of that, but now you're also defining the moment and looking at your now reality of evidence of all this work you put in. And you're noticing it's not here. And now you feel this discord, and so this is coming over you and washing over you as sadness. But that's actually not really truly sadness, because we are self-inflicting it, and it is our indication of our inner guidance saying, hey, listen, we know you've been working towards this. This is happening for you. Allow the how and the timing to come divinely through us. But right now, what you're looking at and believing that it didn't happen because it's not here yet, or it hasn't happened so it won't happen, that discord of sadness is just alerting you to focus your energy and attention elsewhere. Okay, so note these things. I don't want you getting in a whirlwind of this emotion, and then now your inner guidance will have to speak to you through louder and more negative emotions to really alert you of this. So notice in the early stages and bring yourself back into gratitude. Bring yourself back into your heart center. That is the most beautiful thing that you can do for yourself at any point in time in your journey, is to be okay with what is. And also know that it's on its way to you. What you want is also seeking you and is on your way to you. And simply by saying, where is it? Why isn't it here yet? I'm looking, I'm noticing, and it's not here. There's only one thing that can happen. There's a discord of energy there. Your inner guidance system's going to kick on, and then you're going to feel this emotion. So, my loved one, you, yes, you, if you are feeling sadness, I just want you to know for a moment right now, everything the way it is right now is okay. It is what it is. You are worthy of everything you desire. And I need you to place your attention and your energy and your focus on that energy. Because what you are doing by noticing with your physical eyes in the reality of the energy that you can perceive now and the frequency that you are in, that energy is actually taking you away from that frequency, that dominant frequency that you need to be in to be able to perceive your reality of what is. Thinking that you need to achieve this thing before you become this version of you, you are already that version, or you wouldn't feel the call to and the inspiring action to do certain things that already exist within you. Like this version I see of myself, if I detach myself of who I am now and that I am not this version of me, and I keep looking that I have to do all these things to become this version of me, and I'm putting this version of myself that has this reality on such a high pedestal, there's that gap. There's this sadness. There's that internal guidance system coming on with negative emotion to alert me, hello, you are already that now. You are already that now. Feel the relief in knowing you are already that now. Act as if that is your now without needing your physical eyes. By the time you witness it with your physical eyes, it is so past tense energetically. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy where you are in the journey, because it's that process. This is a forever going process. This is how it's always going to be. And so if you can make your consistent habits not looking for it with your physical eyes to feel it, that is mastery. Because when we're so used to having our physical eyes to see it, to feel it, what you could do as a practice is like write down 4 key emotions that are the result of your desired reality. And then what I want you to do is take those 4 key emotions and begin cultivating feeling this emotion without anything physically changing in your reality, or without doing it because you will in hopes that your reality will shift and then keep looking for that evidence. No, 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 no. What I want you to do is take those 4 emotions, and I'm only preaching this because this is what I'm doing now for myself. So I'm sharing it with you. Take those 4 emotions and begin practicing igniting the emotion within you. Okay? And see, we do this simply by just practicing. What does this feel like? Is there a memory I can think of that will regenerate this emotion? Is there a song I can play that will generate this emotion? Is there something very simple that's within my vicinity to do that will generate this emotion? Give you an example of that one. Like petting my dog. It's very simple. It's within my vicinity. And when I pet her, I feel all kinds of positive types of emotion within me. And so if making this practice when I feel sadness to pet my dog more, okay, now this sounds silly, this sounds stupid, or it sounds too simple, but you have to understand the energetics behind it, okay? And that's what's very important, because your sadness is not just a result of what you were thinking. Your sadness is not just a result of what happened. Your sadness is a result of what's energetically going on within you and what picture you are painting to your subconscious, okay? And now your higher self is saying, well, I already see this version of you that has what it wants. And now you're over here thinking it's impossible, not achievable. So this is what creates this emotion to alert you to change your focus. And you're going to hear me say that in practically every episode because it is the deciding factor of what shifts your reality. If you really want to learn to manipulate the energy, to align and hear the energy in your body so you're the best you've ever felt, you're the best you've ever looked, and your creativity and joy are on an all high, yes, you're going to have moments of low energy. And yes, you're going to have moments where you feel down. It's required. It is polarity. It is a lot to have both of these. Okay, that is just it. But we just don't want to stay there too long. And learning to manipulate the energy faster can bring you out of these slumps that we get into, that we're required to get into to expand our consciousness here on earth. But we are required to get out of that. It is transmuting your darkness into light consistently throughout your whole journey of life. This is going to be an ongoing thing. So I need you to get used to it. And this is a message I have to constantly tell myself too. So this is why I'm here delivering this message. It's very important to realize this is something to get familiar with and get consistent with, and not beat yourself up when you are using your eyes to perceive a past reality that is past tense, when you know there's an energetic field within you of your new reality living and gestating like a baby takes 9 months to come out into physical. It's not like you get pregnant and poof, pops out a baby. There's a gestation period of creation. Same with your manifestations. There's a gestation period. Now, our gestation periods can differ depending on what we're manifesting, how far is our belief about what we believe can happen. Is there some belief work that needs to be done? And how long is that going to take for you to let go, to surrender, and to go within and cultivate the emotions and be satisfied knowing that the emotion within you is the gestation of the creation, and allow it to come to fruition as divinely timed and divinely on how, okay? Because what happens is we feel it, we get the idea, because our physical mind's not actually getting the idea. That is a download through our crown chakra and third eye chakra from our higher perspective mind that has that bigger picture, that has the bigger view. And then all of a sudden it comes down to our physical mind, and we think we thought the idea, really we received the idea. And now, okay, that we notice we're trying to use our physical eyes as proof. No. It is the emotion within you. That's what I need you to remember every time you are down in the slump with a negative emotion. And it's okay to be there. That does not mean you are not worthy of it. That it does not mean that it's not happening for you. All that means in that moment is how you're choosing to define this moment and how you are choosing to believe what is possible for you in this moment is creating an energy within you, and you're feeling it, and you're feeling the discord of it. Because your internal guidance system says, I see it already. I see this reality for you. It's all at the same time, all these different realities and opportunities and versions of what reality can, how you can experience it and it play out with your physical eyes. It's so many are available to you. Okay. And your higher self knows you're feeling resonance with a specific one. And it's saying, yeah, that's possible. Yeah, I see it. Follow your feel good. Follow your emotional guidance system. Keep in that motion that originally brought you to that thought and stay there. Practice going inward. That's it. And then go on with your day. And then if you get inspired action, take the inspired action. But when you look with your physical eyes and you see that is not here and you generate this energy within you, one or two things are going to happen. You're going to forcefully try to take action to make it happen. And we all know how that plays out. Or number two, you're not going to take any action in that direction because of the emotion you're getting lost in. Instead of realizing that the emotion is your indication of what is going on within you energetically, you're taking it as a sign, or you're taking it as, I'm depressed, or I'm just not worthy of this. And now you're not doing anything. So what do? Either way, we get back to our heart center, our energy and gratitude and rest. So important. There's a lot of energy shift happening on the planet right now. And if you feel like it is go time and crunch time for you to make these desires of yours a reality, but you're feeling really tired and you want to take time to rest, that is your body telling you do need time to rest. That is your body telling you that there is enough time for you to shift things to this reality you desire, but you need to rest and be in good energy. So if you're feeling the call to do all these things, but you're burning out your energy, please rest. It's okay to rest. You're actually more powerful when you're resting because of what's going on within you energetically than when you're trying and you're going against the grain too many times to forcefully see it with your eyes when it has everything to do with what you feel in your heart center, in your body, in your solar plexus, what you feel energetically there. That's what's important. And so next time you feel sad, I want you to take a nap. I want you to say your name and claim that amazing things happen to you. My name is Dana Migliore, and amazing things happen to me. Now repeat that for you. Pause that and repeat that for you. And repeat that every time you wake up. Repeat that as you fall asleep. This little saying has been a game changer for me because every time I say it, my inner guidance resonates with that statement and I can feel energy shift in my body. Now, depending how low of a frequency you're at, you might only make it up a little bit, and that's okay because moving up the frequencies, moving up your emotional scale. Okay, again, I teach all of this in Spirit Ascension. If you want to know more about it, please grab my free guide, my free ebook. It's a 77-page ebook filled with all this information here for you. And then it talks more about the Spirit Ascension course, which you can take on Udemy, okay? Because it's all about learning to manipulate energy to create the body and the reality you want, because it's all one and the same. The universe, you got a universe within inside of you. So I don't know why you're looking on the outside of you to validate something that's already telling you you can create it from within. Isn't that, let's just place our hand on our heart for a moment. Let's take a deep breath. and just realize it's already done energetically. It's already done. Listen, I appreciate your support. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more on frequency, energy healing, manifestation, and really being the creator of your own reality. Much love, and I'll see you in the next video.